All right. Okay. So it's important to note that tonight we are streaming on YouTube. I had a conversation. Also, I'm wearing a hat backwards. I'm wearing a backwards hat. Tonight I'm streaming on YouTube. It's important to note that I had conversations with some of my favorite content creators, and don't you dare put name drop in the chat. Don't you dare put name drop. Don't you dare do it. Okay, of course. Of course. I had a conversation with some of my favorite content creators, and good friend of mine, close friend of the show, said that he streams on YouTube once a week. And the reason he streams on YouTube once a week is because YouTube has a lot more viewers and subscribers and everything else. Let's see, I got frustrated at work and beat my company iPad against the steering wheel a couple of times in Minecraft. I hear they're ceiling birds. I don't know what you're talking about. When people say ceiling birds, I have no clue what they're talking about. Let's do a quick roll call. We are going to do a Twitch roll call. Let's see. No way my man is on time. Yes. Yes, way. Listen, I am on time sometimes. Sometimes I am right on time. It might not be when you want me to be on the internet, but sometimes I am on time, and I want it to be made known tonight that I am on time. I know that. You know that. You're just trying to rattle my cage. You're just trying to stir the pot, and I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. But I'm on time. I'm on time. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's do a quick roll call. We got Rusty. Of course, we got Rusty here. Rusty's got to stir the pot. We'll give him a little bit of intro. We got Scrumptious Brian, Snow Ox, Rusty B, Ninja, who played soccer yesterday for the first time in 20 years. Max is here. Nightbot, of course. Roto Rick, Unk. Wow. Okay. All right. I think that's all we have in the chat. Oh, and Potato Chip. And of course, Potato Chip says ban Snow. You guys might notice the title of this stream is Cupcake. The title of this stream is Cupcake. And I have a delicious sweet treat to consume here in a minute. I can barely walk. Posted it on Discord. I'm not the Black Brad Pitt, but I have a cupcake. You guys know my wife and I went out yesterday, spent the entire day together. It was like we felt young again. We felt young. We went and got some food. We got some grocery shopping done. We went, picked up some sweet treats. Also, I have to tell you, I meant to say this initially. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. If you're not subbed and following on Twitch, go over to Twitch. Twitch, I'm there every day. Every single day. YouTube, maybe once a week. So, it is the main line of effort. All right, Cuban's here. What was next? There was something else that I was supposed to tell y'all. There's something else I was supposed to say that I did not address, but it's all good. We will push forward. I'm going to take the first bite of this cupcake because this thing, gosh. We got, so this obviously is birthday cake flavor, which is grossly overdone. Birthday cake flavor and salted caramel are both things that are grossly overdone. We're going to take a bite. Don't clip that. Did Donut cry? Maybe a little bit. I will say this. My friend Chris, it was at a point where they were doing the initial dances. So like Cody danced with Mama, and then Vanessa danced with one of her father figures because her father has passed away. And they played this song, and I don't know the name of it, and I'm not gonna sing it. But they played this song. See, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it now. They played this song where the artist of the song was singing to his daughter. And I'm standing there and I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm cool. And then Chris turns and looks at me, eyes full of tears, face red. He's a girl dad. He and I, we're both girl dads. No, it wasn't Butterfly Kisses. I know Butterfly Kisses is what? Bob Carlisle? That's a tough one to listen to sometimes. But, face fully red, tears in his eyes, and I immediately was overwhelmed. And I was like, because, you know, as a girl dad, you think about, it was, I'm not gonna sing it. Let's look it up. Because I know some of the lyrics are at least part of the courses, the chorus. Here it is. What is it called? It's called My Little Girl by Tim McGraw. And let me tell you something. If I hear that song ever again, let's see. Do you know any of the lyrics? Yes, I know the lyrics. I just figured it out. It was My Little Girl by Tim McGraw. And man, and then so, you know, you guys know I have, I'm pretty much an adopted son of Cody's mom. And when she first showed up, she came over and it was just King Will Cry. Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't. I'm not a crier, or at least I say that. But here lately, it is what it is. Tim will make you cry. Yeah, dude, it got me, man, because I was like, and then Vanessa was crying, and then you know Cody's son is there. Well, he's not Lil John anymore. He's Big John. Big John. Oh my. Oh my. All right. Who do we have? Let's see. Who do we have? Is Dazed? Is he the only one that's watching on YouTube right now? I don't know how to pull up the. Well, I guess I could. Whatever. We're gonna go to a stream discussion folder because we need to jump into totally get it. Use it off by certain songs. Yeah, and it's like, I don't think it's just the songs, but to actually be in that setting, and you see this room, and it wasn't a big wedding, but it's a room of people who, they all have this great sense of family, and you know, it was cool. Days, you're the only one, bro. Spread the word, man. Gotta grow these YouTube numbers. Speaking of YouTube, I did talk to Jake, Nolan, and Tackett today. Talked to all three of those dudes today, and there's an episode of Man vs. Morning from Grandma's house that is coming out this week. I accepted a YouTube collab, so make sure you get over there. I'm also shooting. This week's video should be done maybe Wednesday. So make sure if you're not subscribed on YouTube, make sure you head over there because that's where the party goes down. All right, let's go into. We got a green screen. Yeah, I got some bookmarks to go through. So we're not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to switch to the green screen. Actually, let's do this. Voila. Green screen. Let's go to King Pix Media on YouTube. Let's go to my channel. Oh, look, that's me. Oh, you can't see it. I'm live. Here it is. So make sure if you're not following. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. If you're not following on YouTube, you're missing out. This is last week's video. Well, I guess you can't see it, but let's do this. This is last week's video. I've got another one that's on the way, obviously. So make sure you're tuned in. When it drops, I'll get some clips from it and post it on Instagram or something. Just sub to the channel. I gotta think of something special for the YouTube subs. I don't have anything special for them yet. All right. Let's go to what we've posted. So this is a screenshot from the video. This is, I think this looks like part of our conversation about dinosaurs. This, obviously, I'm not name dropping. One of my closest friends. I'm not going to lie to him. Don't get mad. Here we go. So this came up yesterday. My buddy, James Genus, Jimmy's dad was the first paratrooper that I ever met. Jimmy and I grew up together. Ended up going through some of the same training, some of the same quals and everything. And 11 years ago, yesterday, Jimmy passed away. So every year, I try to make sure I share this. I try to, keep the legacy going. And his dad and I are still friends on Facebook, so we still kind of keep in touch. So just putting that out there. One of my close friends. Here's Zach and I. Man, Zach had a great time. Zach is the reason. My good friend, veteran with a sign. Go ahead and put his. Is it in the? Snow, if you have a command for Zach, put his stuff in the chat, please. Zach is the reason that I'm wearing a backwards hat right now. Make sure you give him a follow. Hop in his Discord. I shared that. Of course, here we have Zach again. All right, let's go to the bookmarks. Because I've got some good stuff in there. I think. Maybe. You be the judge. Uh-oh. What is this? Here we go. We're going to hit the ground running tonight. We're going to hit the ground running. Because I just ate a birthday cake cupcake. And I didn't run today. Actually, I had something else to show you guys. But we'll talk about that later. Figured that was just you representing the Lollipop Guild. Jeez, dude. Listen, we don't talk about height here. Us short guys don't talk about height because we're tall. All right. Fun fact, if all whites, Hispanics, Asians, and Native Americans left Minneapolis, homicides would drop by 14%. 14% of the known offenders out of 81% of the population. 18% of the population, 86% of offenders. That's crazy. That's insane. Let's see. Who is we? Got a frog in your pocket? Would you find a piece of candy in your pocket? 18.4% of the population, 86% of the homicides. Not going to dive into that. All right. Let's see. What do you think is more troubling? Go ahead and put illiterate in the chat. Hispanics. This is saying that I'm the problem. You're not the problem. You're not the problem. Could be. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think is more troubling? The thousands of Hispanics, blacks, Asians, etc. incorrectly booked as white, or the millions of Middle Eastern, Indian, North Africans correctly booked as white, according to the government guidelines? Let's take a look. Mohammed Zohaib, white. Who knew? Ahmed Abdullah Al-Nasser, white. Who knew? Saad Aman Shergil, white. Mohammed Memon. Go ahead and put illiterate in the chat. Also white. Interesting. This is interesting. I'm not going to elaborate any further. I'm just going to say that is very interesting. That is very interesting. Let's see. This is where your bloated white extremist statistics. Go ahead and put illiterate in the chat. This is where your bloated white extremist statistics come from. Arab immigrant Ahmad Jihad Boje arrested in triple homicide. What'd you look at? Race. White. That's interesting. That's interesting. Here we go. This is y'all's favorite, Parmilla J. Paul. Listen, whenever I think of the term suicidal empathy, her face is the one that comes up. Aloha snack bar. That is purposeful. Her face is the one that comes up when she's like, we have to love everybody. No one's illegal on stolen land. All of the vote blue, no matter who stuff that is out there. It's floating around on the internet. I think of her face whenever I hear those things. And whenever I hear her speak, I pretty much disagree with everything she says. I don't know if I actually watched this one. I think I just saw that it was from our friends End Wokeness. Decided to post it. Let's see. She looks like a pug. I will not disparage her. But I also will not disagree. Let's turn the volume up just a hair. All right, let's see what she's got to say this time.
The majority of Americans across the country, regardless of political party, know that immigrants from all over the world, Somalia, India, wherever they're from, Latin America, Africa, that immigrants have built this country and make
Okay.
this country what it is today. The majority.
I love how they talk about, we've covered Somali migration to the United States and how, what is it, the last 50 years that they've actually been here in numbers, more than 10,000, 50 years. And they're saying that immigrants built this nation. Why do they always say that? And why is it less and less accurate every time? I don't know. You tell me. All right. This Missouri. So this one. I did see this. This is how I stumbled upon Unbiased Crime Report. Senator Eric Schmidt posted this and says California is covering for criminals, not punishing them, not stopping them, covering for them, which we can all agree the cash bail and everything, that whole system is, I'm not going to say it's broken, but it's flawed. People are getting 20 to 30 charges and they're not being held, and they're going out and they're reoffending. Our last friend, actually, this might have been Nevada. This guy had 30-something charges and went out and got 27 more while on probation. So then, of course, Gavin has to clap back. How dare you talk about California? Missouri's murder rate is 73% higher than California's. No amount of right-wing spinning can change reality. Our state is investing in prevention, enforcement, and is holding criminals accountable. Fix your own failed politics before lecturing us. Now, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but if it is, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. If the murder rate in Missouri is genuinely 73% higher than a state the size of California, that is what we call a problem. That is a problem. However, we know that FBI reporting statistics have changed, or FBI reporting guidelines have changed, but also he shares this. All right, 11% of the population, 71% of the homicides. Hear me out. If Gavin Newsom is vilifying Missouri, and he is vilifying the inflated murder rate and saying that it's 73% higher, 90% of the things that he's condemning are committed by 11.7% of the population. 11.7% of the population. I think that this is a good opportunity for Gavin to elaborate. It is a good opportunity for Gavin to elaborate. All them St. Louis hammer murderers wouldn't surprise me because of St. Louis. Oh, here we go. Someone shared this in a response. Number one in homelessness. I'm not gonna read number one every single time. Why is he holding? Hold on. Why is this in his hand? Why? Who did this? The clown makeup was enough. Dongsicle. All right, let's go down the list. Number one in homelessness, poverty, addiction, gas prices, income tax, gas tax, budget deficit, retail theft, citizen exodus, which they also have an exit tax, as we discussed yesterday, COVID mandates, COVID school closures, COVID business closures, illegal immigration, funding illegal migration, and illiteracy, wage stagnation, frivolous lawsuits, worker restrictions, anti-business regulations. Gavin, what are you doing? There's obviously a problem here. There's obviously a problem. And if you're not willing to even attempt to fix the problem, that makes you part of it. And when you're part of the problem, well, that's what we call corruption. Is it emotional support? That's what we call corruption. See, the murder rate in Somalia is higher than it is in California. No amount of spin is going to change that. This is what happens when you never change the party. That's true. That is true. They don't need, why would they change the party? They don't need to change the party. I keep hearing ghetto crickets. I don't know what you're talking about. What is a ghetto cricket? Rumors swirling that Erica Kirk could be positioning herself for a 2028 presidential run. Dear God. Dear God, help us. Help us.
Thanks. And now we have to show up again with 80 to 90% voter turnout in the midterms and fortify the red wall for the next decade. That's what we need to do. But at the same time, you have people out there who are actively trying to tear this country apart.
Hello, Shill.
They love to start fights, dividing us all against each other, spreading negativity, all to get clicks and influence the algorithm to maximize profits. Meanwhile, building is hard. Getting out the...
I can't listen to her talk. I can't. Why is it that she was so willing to be absolutely behind the scenes the entire time Charlie was here? You know what? Moving right along. Democrat, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, friend of the show. You guys know J.B. Pritzker is no stranger here. Let's see, has signed a law that decriminalizes intentionally giving someone HIV. Excuse me? Decriminalize intentionally giving someone HIV? Why would you decriminalize that? Why would hold on, okay. All right, let's listen to this.
We turn down to Illinois after Governor Pritzker signed a new law that decriminalizes spreading HIV. Now, the new policy officially repeals a law that was passed back in 1986. There have been 8 people who were convicted on the law since it was enacted. The AIDS Foundation of Chicago says 80 have been charged, but for that foundation, this is just as much about breaking a stigma.
Breaking a stigma from people who willingly have it and spread it, breaking the stigma, we can argue. Oh, we don't have to argue because we already know. That's not good. Prosecuting crime is racist. Check your privilege. My bad. My bad. Of course, Lieutenant General Susan Coyle is chief of the Australian Army. Her official record shows no combat arms service, no personal weapon use in defense. And here she is raking one of her soldiers over the coals for a crime, an alleged crime, with no evidence. No evidence. Boss babe. Boss babe. Independent woman. Boss. I'm a boss. I can do things. I don't know. I've never heard of this lady. I've never seen her before. But Australia, based off of what's going on with Ben Robert Smith, you're cooked. You're cooked. All right. So, of course, this happens right after I leave San Diego and I talk about how much I like San Diego. Let's read the name. Lathapun Kionvangsa, 20 years old, reportedly stabbed a parking attendant 2 times in the face with a broken stick in a parking lot where he was working in downtown San Diego. Police responded and used their canines and less lethal rounds to apprehend him. The victim was transported to the hospital. I talked about how much I enjoyed my time in San Diego. And then something like this happens. If he's out there and he's just waving a stick around, send 2 dogs. Send 2 dogs. All right, let's see how this plays out. In a 9mm. He's just got a stick though. All right, I don't think this guy should be closing the distance by himself. If he's got less lethal, he should have lethal cover that is on line with him. Because if he's got less lethal, and that's his primary focus, taking both hands, taking all of his attention, and the dude over there pulls out a gun, the people that have lethal cover are behind him. That's what we call priority of fire, or geometries of fire, however you want to call it. Not a good look. That's what? 20 meters? He's doing a good job staying away from the dog. But now he's got to navigate the dog and less lethal rounds. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, yeah. Dog's got him now. There's nothing scarier. There's nothing scarier than being the first arresting officer while a dog is actively on a bite. I've told you guys the story before. We had a canine named Hulk. I think it was his name, Hulk. What are we doing in here? Same thing we do every night. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Farmer Jones is here. She has graced us with her presence. And I'm sure she's looking at this and seeing my backwards hat and saying, bless your heart. Shout out to all the Vidorians. I've got 2 in the chat right now. Shout out to all the Vidorians. I think Rusty's here. All right. We are watching an apprehension in San Diego. That is what we are doing. Yeah, there's nothing scarier than that. Oh, jeez. This is our first awful of the night. Definitely not thinking that I could appreciate the backwards hat, though. Wait, you prefer him to wear his hat backwards? I'm only doing this because of Zach. Shout out to Veteran with a sign. You prefer him to wear his hat backwards? That takes away all of the functionality. You no longer have a bill to cover. Let's see, when he turns him backward. Okay, all right, listen. You keep that between y'all. That has no room in this chat. I get it. Y'all are married. Y'all love each other very much. Get that out of here. This is our first awful of the night. Not Mrs. Farmer Joe. She's not an awful. But this lady, when black women are speaking, it's performative. It's performative. What is she taking notes to call the cops later? Oh. It sure looks like that. That hat most of the way closed. I don't know what you're talking about. Not like you're... Oh. Listen. Y'all don't get up in this chat and start roasting each other again. Or maybe you do. I don't know. He got that baby head. Oh my gosh. Listen, Rusty, please don't make fun of your brother-in-law. 13% of the hats provide 50% of the shade. Jeez. Baby head, butt baby's no different. Look at this. I got a Mardi Gras baby. I don't know if you can see it. It's so little. Oh, geez, he's only got one hand. What happened to his freaking hand? I got a Mardi Gras baby. It's a little guy. A little mohawk. He was in my gun case. I actually got it a few years ago from a supply NCO, one of my former units. King Cake Trophy. We have the same genetics. Your head is as big as mine. Twins. Now we're caught up. We are caught up. Excuse me. All right. What? Geez, we do have some catching up in here. Actually, I need to check these notifications. Let's do this. Let me check these notifications. I'm not going to do it while the green screen's up. Heck with it. Good fishing on the river, blah, blah, blah. I would assume your ancestry would be happy. Well, be invited as a guest. They're talking about my ancestry from being at the cotton dock for Cody's wedding. All right. I am by no means an expert on wildlife preparation and precaution, but since Gavin Newsom says it's always fire season now in California, shouldn't the reservoir that protects the Palisades from an apocalyptic wildfire be filled just like it wasn't last January when the reservoir that protects the Palisades from apocalyptic wildfire was empty? It should be full. And as you see, it's still not. Yeah, you're white. I am not. Don't you do that. Don't start that again. Don't start that again. The reservoir is still empty. Even after Spencer Pratt went on Rogan and talked about the Palisades fire and talked about, you're whiter than me. Fake news. I'm not reading this.
Store is the latest in the series of stores leaving the Towson Town Center, citing declining conditions. But the Towson Chamber of Commerce says it has reason to question that statement. The Towson Town Center is a staple in the city.
This is a nice mall, you know, it's quality mall.
But is the mall on a downward spiral?
Yes.
I kept hearing from people that, like, the mall is going to shut down soon, even from some of the workers.
One of the most popular stores, the Apple Store, announced it's leaving, citing departure of several retailers and declining conditions. Executive Director of the Towson Chamber of Commerce, Nancy Hafford, says that can't be the reason.
That store does so well. It's crowded all the time. And I know they do a great business there.
The Towson Apple Store was the first in the country to unionize in 2024. The International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers released a statement saying in part that this raises serious concerns, that this closure is a cynical attempt to bust the union.
I'm not sure
they're just trying to bust the union.
Store had
That's all they're trying to do.
Why they're closing, but I know that it couldn't be sales. And
how many times has this store been looted? Oh, it's a union. Apple employees get bank. How many times has this store been looted by teenagers?
From the police reports
How many times?
that I've heard, they haven't had issues over there.
The news coming as a shock to customers.
That's crazy. It's been here for a while. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of money lost from Tulsa.
Hafford says preventing stores from leaving starts with customers.
I'm asking them if they'd please just start looking at your local businesses first before you go online to buy something.
Despite stores leaving, she tells me the mall is still doing very well.
I work very close.
Malls are dying. I went with my wife to the mall yesterday. Malls are dying. It used to be a lot of fun. When I was a kid, we would go to the mall, you hang out, you go to the food court, you get to go to Chick-fil-A or whatever restaurant you choose. And I used to hang out at the mall. My mom had a part-time job working at the mall, and so when she'd go to work, we'd hang out at the arcade. Remember arcades? Remember, am I old? King Trout made an interesting video about malls and how they're designed to fail. Malls had things to do. Remember the arcade? There was an arcade. There was a fun land where you could go and do like different games and stuff. Movie theaters. We had movie theaters. And then people started stealing. And then those things slowly shut down over time. They shut down over... I remember taking my kids to play places in the mall. And for, $7, your kid could have the time of their life. You get food, you get a drink, you get to fill the kids up with sugar, give them a cupcake, send them on their way. And they go down the slide, they jump into... Remember Chuck E. Cheese? Oh my gosh. Our mall has a freaking library. It does have a library. It does have a library. I haven't necessarily... Normally when I go to our mall, which I do rarely, very rarely, especially now, I'll go to Costco and that's it. I go to Costco. I've been to some of the... some of the jewelers there, like whenever I'm looking at watches or getting my watches fixed after I've broken them myself. A lot of malls are becoming apartments. Malls were a lot of fun. King is rich. Whoa! That is not true. That is not true. I am rich in family and friends. I am rich in family and friends. Watches are a rich people game. I'm literally wearing a Garmin right now. We're in a Garmin right now. Listen, I got into a full watch conversation with some of the richest people I know. One of the guys was wearing a Submariner. The other guy had a Panerai. I don't know if you guys if you guys know ball or not. And they started talking about, and I started talking about how my dream watch is the black and titanium Rolex Submariner. The cheapest one I found was 13 grand. Outside of that, the Tudor Pelagos. I have a friend that may or may not be able to hook me up with a deal on a Tudor Pelagos, but the Tudor Pelagos that I want is $6,000. I can't buy that right. Oh, I could, but that would only increase my debt. And I don't think my wife would be too happy about it. Once I make it though, there will be signs. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I love this Garmin because you guys know I've been running a lot, and that's what the next YouTube video is about. Me running. I do talk a little bit about my experience at the cotton dock in the slave quarters with my good friends from the South. You're making me suffering. Why? I'm not. Listen, I need to go put my other hat on. That's what it is. I need to go put my other hat on. Give me a second. I'm gonna put my other hat on because I can't even think straight. So take a second, stand up, stretch your legs, but don't leave. Oh, geez, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, here we go. I leave for 2 minutes and come back to more viewers. I welcome that. I had to put on the old thinking cap. Let's see. Does also have snaps. This one has snaps. This one has snaps, but I'm just so used to wearing these hats. These are my favorite kind of hats. These dad hats. You see, this one is from the good friends at Sub Second. It's my favorite color, green. Fantastic. I just love it. We need a professional streamer command every time he messes something up. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need a professional streamer command. All right, let's take a look. The Independence Day holiday won't be the same in Long Beach after the Big Bang on the Bay had its permit denied by the California Coastal Commission over environmental... Of course, the environment. The environment. It's got to be California. Either way, I think events like this in California do need to be scaled down a bit because there's always violence. As far as I'm tracking, Coastal Commission are the ones who screw the gas prices. Coastal Commission, they're the reason that there's 600 million barrels of oil that are off the coast of California and they are not importing. 600 million. Really? Really? Now there's... Thank you. Thank you so much. Don't clip that. Don't laugh at them, Ninja. Don't laugh at them. What is this? Describe these liberal men using 2 words. Do I dare? I mean, they appear to have some rhythm. Are they liberal? Are they liberal or is this just a choir? Oh yeah, this is... You're gonna watch this. You're gonna watch this and you're gonna listen to what they're... You're gonna listen... Look at these dudes. How many PDFs in this choir? I mean, they sound good, right? All right, I'm just going to say this. I'm on the outside looking in. I bet it smells crazy in there. I bet it smells like body odor, Vaseline, and poop. I will not elaborate. Good Lord. What are we doing? It smelled like butt baby lube. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Is this another awful? You're not going to believe this. Utah Supreme Court ruled against a Republican-led amendment tied to a redistricting effort. Go ahead and put illiterate in the chat. Thank you so much. Just 2 weeks after a judge attended a party at the home of the lawyer who fought against it, she's now under investigation for allegedly having a romantic relationship with this lawyer. Nothing to see here. Corruption. No shortage of that. Meet Kate Hucklebridge. Sounds awful. Floozy. Good Lord. How many butt plugs in that room? All of them. Meet Kate Hucklebridge. I had to pause for a second to make sure I read that right. Executive Director of the California Coastal Commission. Here we go. I knew it. And I'm not going to say what I knew. I'm not going to elaborate. Long Beach, California won't have 4th of July firework displays this year, celebrating America's 250th after the commission banned it. Kate is celebrated as the first woman to lead the commission. Have they improved? Have things improved? We need to focus on the environment and not the coastal fires and refilling the reservoirs, but damage from fossil fuels and fireworks. We need to limit the state's carbon footprint. Get this lady out of here. What's her background? Actually, let's Google her real quick. Kate Hucklebridge. Here she is. Let's see. Hucklebridge. I need to find... What's her back? Oh, she's on Instagram. Dr. Kate Hucklebridge. I'm going to refine the search. PhD in environmental engineering from the University of California, Berkeley. Strong background in environmental science. First female director. Oh, what is going on? Oh, are we getting rated right now? Oh my God, I can't see how many it is. I can't see how many it is. 334 people. Oh my gosh. Now I'm in front of all these people. Welcome, Raiders. Lieutenant Diff, thank you so much for hopping in the chat. Shout out to Sergeant Heine. Sergeant Heine has been a huge contributor to the channel. I greatly appreciate my good friend, Sergeant Heine. He is the most famous streamer that I know. Now, eventually, he always says I'm famous. I always say he's famous. I've got one side of things. I'm not good, not spun up on the Twitch side of things. That is where he flourishes. But he's also kind of famous across all platforms. I kind of have onesies and twosies. It's not the same. But shout out to the Raiders. Listen, I am hoping that you consider following, subscribing, and then joining the Discord. The Discord is pinned at the top of this chat. I'm streaming on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Twitch is obviously the main line of effort. But I am hoping that you stay here. Let's get back to our stream discussion. Who's this woman you are simping on? Definitely not simping. This is Kate Hucklebridge. I don't think that she has any kind of male leadership in her life. She is the one who's the head of the California Coastal Commission who has taxed gas insanely. She has kept 600 million barrels of oil off the coast of California, which could easily be imported into our reserves, which have been significantly crushed. I'm not gonna say depleted, but crushed. And also now she's banned fireworks on the 4th of July in California, or at least for this celebration that they always have. Completely banned it. She'd rather buy gas from Asia than refine here. Listen, the Legion is sending hugs. What is this? Cheered? Listen, thank you. Thank you for cheering. The more cheers, the more bits, the more followers, the more subscribers I get, the more it helps the channel. The more it helps me to, do this every single day at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every single day at 7 p.m. And if it's a day when I'm going to be late, and if it's a day when I'm not going to stream, those notifications, for the most part, are put in Discord. So join the Discord, follow the channel. Thank you for being here. Be on the lookout for new content. I remember when so many black market fireworks were being sold out of trunks of cars. That's what they do. They buy them they go to South Carolina, they go south of the border, and then they buy them there, and then they bring them down or bring them over. That's what I would do. All right. Go ahead and put illiterate in the chat yet again. I'm going to say that every time I read something. I'm going to tell you to put illiterate in the chat every time I read something. Keep in mind, we're wrapping up. We are going to play some GrayZone tonight. So Snox, get ready for that. But let's see. Gavin Newsom just used his own PAC money to buy $1.5 million worth of his own book. Even more comically, that accounts for 2/3 of the entire print sales. South Carolina is south of the border. So on the East Coast, there's this thing when you're driving down 95. And when you get to the border of North Carolina and South Carolina, there is a large abandoned theme park called South of the Border. And it's got this Mexican theme. I hate to say it. It's got this Mexican-American theme. And you go there and you can get all kind of fireworks. Tiger nuts, whisker biscuits, whistling woozies, You can get the toothless toenails. You can get all the cool stuff south of the border. As a child, that is where we got our fireworks when we fired them illegally wherever I was. That is where we got all of our fireworks whenever we drove down to South Carolina. You guys know it. I have family down there. I was just, well, never mind. I've been there recently. That is where you go and you get your fireworks at south of the border, and then you come home and you have a Roman candle duel with your brother in the apartment complex in which a small fire is set, and then the police and the authorities are called, and you run and you watch the chaos from your window. That is not from personal experience. That is not from personal experience. That is from Minecraft. That is from Minecraft. All right, let's see what else we got in here, and then we'll hop into some GrayZone. Technically, anywhere in great fireworks. That's true. The homemade ones are the best. I learned from my buddy Farmer Joe. What is going on with my volume? I learned from my buddy Farmer Joe. I messed something up. Go ahead, put pro in the chat. That the best fireworks are often made in a shed. All right. Police are looking for a 13-year-old boy that was responsible for the shooting at a middle school yesterday in the Los Angeles area. This is brought to you by Gavin Newsom, reminding you that crime is down in California. Crime reporting is down.
13-year-old shot another teenager on school property, and this morning, their classmates, parents are going to notice more police on campus. Now, this happened at Sepulveda Middle School in North Hills as school was letting out yesterday afternoon.
I was not talking about Farmer Joe, nor was I talking about Mrs. Farmer Joe. I was not talking about anybody that I know personally. I was not talking about anybody's range that I go to almost weekly. I was not talking about anyone here locally. Let's clear that up now. Let's clear that up now.
The victim actually attends another school and was walking to Sepulveda to pick up a younger sibling, and that's when police say the confrontation occurred with the 13-year-old shooting the older teenager in the thigh.
Good
the
Lord.
Campus had to be locked down for about an hour or so. Police are still searching for that 13-year-old shooting suspect. They want to know if he had that gun on campus all day long. That could lead to additional charges. They also want to talk to the 13-year-old.
But crime is down. Well, I need to find a range in this state once I move here soon. What state? Because there's ranges everywhere. You just got to know where to go. All right, let's see. Snowox, hop in the Discord, please. We are going to get started. We're going to get started streaming some GrayZone. Also, can you change the...
No!
What? Please change the stream title to GrayZone.
No!
Please.
Maybe you should go get one of your Discord moderators to do it.
You ought to Discord moderator. Wait, I need to ask. I need to ask before we start gaming. No, you can't quit. Don't you quit on me. You quit on the 25th.
Quitting.
You quit on the 25th.
I quit because I learned how to do it from you.
Sir, I haven't quitted.
Why the 25th?
Aren't you occupied on the 25th?
I'm flying back and I land at 4:15.
Eastern Standard Time?
It takes me about a half an hour to get back. No, California time.
You said you weren't going to be in the stream.
Yeah, I just said I'll probably miss the freaking first half.
Okay, you'll miss the stream discussion.
Then I have system updates.
Okay, almost yanked a M107A for Ty at the NRA. Listen, I heard a lot of good things about the NRA show, and I had no clue that it was going down. I had no clue that it was going down. Yeah, it was in Houston. Houston, Texas.
Will you join up, you idiot? I'm waiting for you to log on, you maroon.
I'm already on, dude. Moving to VA for work.
I already invited you.
Send an invite. Accept.
I already did, you maroon.
Ready up.
Ready up.
Wait, what level are you?
Almost 20.
Jeez. Level 20.
And then I adopted a blonde, blue-eyed daughter.
Oh yeah, so, I got questions. I got questions about that. Your e-daughter?
What?
Your e-daughter?
What? I sacrificed myself so she can get to Earth.
What game is that?
Pragmata.
Pragmata. Is that the new hotness? Wait, where are you?
Yeah, fool.
Oh. There you are. Let's go see what's in the box. Nothing's in the box. Oh, I got stuff to sell. I got stuff to sell. Will you stop it?
What?
I got stuff to sell from last time. I forgot about. Got a phone, a pistol.
Oh, I do have stuff to sell. Oh, will we?
I think last time I got so distraught from getting shot in the face. Don't laugh at that.
Why?
Don't you laugh at that. Dude, that was a bad experience, man.
Welcome to my life, King.
This ring is worth $3K.
Oh, my Atlanta SIG MCX is freaking 2200. I'm selling that crap.
Wait, where the heck did you get a SIG MCX from?
Inside of a crate somewhere.
I got a smartphone. Dude, your boy's up 3.5 million. I'm at 50K. Listen.
I'm at 25K, and I had to go buy that stupid chest you got for free, you idiot. That was
50K?
I'm basically at 80K.
Jeez, you're at 80?
Well, I've had 80K in essence.
And then you had to spend it all? All right.
Yeah.
What are we selling the gunny? We're gonna sell some of these guns.
You got soft hands by the way you run.
Wait, who said that?
You ain't never worked a day in your life.
I love you.
What?
Let me diagnose you real quick.
He wants to touch your man.
Oh yeah, it says you're a big bitch.
Whoa! Fake news. First of all,
I love you so much. I love you so much for calling
language. Sir, I am.
Why don't you hold this for me real quick?
I'm streaming right now.
You may drop it. Wait.
Yeah, why don't you hold that for me there?
Did you just toot into your microphone, sir?
Yeah.
Wow.
You do realize you're gonna have to smell that under a mic.
I'm gonna run away from this dude. What the heck is he
doing? That's a projectile pooping.
What the heck is going on
right now?
You
might need to see a GI doctor with that, because you might have some issues.
There's only one GI I know, and that's Joe, so you get to step in there. Soft hands.
You're lubed hand.
All right. That's
because I work.
Why are you? Wait, are you not wearing a plate carrier?
Yes, I am.
Why do you have that Ukrainian helmet on? What is that? What camo pattern? Is that Flecktarn?
Don't worry about it. Flecktarn or whatever. Will you stop stabbing? Will you pick a mission?
Oh, sorry. All right. I got sidetracked by that guy. Let's drink a soda. And make sure I pack some snacks.
Soda if I keep shooting you in the face.
Who is that breathing hard in the mic right now? Dude, sounds like Rusty. All right, let's see what tasks we have. What is this?
I mean, Rusty probably does have an asthma problem.
King of the Crossroads.
Hey, King, how do you like someone that had lubed hands caressing you?
I don't like it at all.
Why?
Side task. Excuse me. All right, we've just accepted some tasks.
King, I'm stabbing you in the boob. How dare you? Don't you run away from me. Don't you run away from me.
All right, I have tasks available. Let me make sure I have... Hold on, let me make sure I have ammunition.
What was that? What was that? Who did that?
We'll move these AP rounds up here. I've got 9mm. I've got a 27-round magazine in my Glock. Look at this Glock that I have.
Yeah, it's an agency Glock, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so. I think it's a Shadow Systems.
Check this wide.
Yo, Discord moderator. Let me stack my cash. How much can we stack it up to?
I think 50K per stack.
All right. I'm gonna stack it up.
It's either 50 or a hundo. I don't remember.
I'm gonna bring some water.
Yeah, King, bring all your money.
Some bamboo
put it,
shoots.
in your backpack.
I am not bringing any money. All right,
Why?
let's look at the map. Figure out what we got. Here it is.
King,
Let's
someone
see.
keeps... Who?
We do last letter.
Hi, Holmes.
All right.
Do not get on that plane.
I'm not getting on that.
No balls, no balls. Get on it. See where it takes you.
No, because then I'll end up halfway across the map. And then I'll never make it back home.
I'm halfway across the map, so technically I could fly to you.
Go, 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 go. All right, boys. Let's go. There we go. I had to put my ear pro back on.
Okay.
Well, Mama picked the berries and she put it in the wine. Everybody
look at me.
Dang, mark the. What?
Oh, we made a map. Mark the thing. All right, it's marked. Ginger Dynamite. Ginger Dynamite's here.
Are they going to mic 1? I hope so.
What?
What?
Blackout blade. Listen, I'm gonna start carrying my my Mamba when I run, because I can't keep carrying a fully loaded Glock when I run. It's weighing me down. It's weighing me down.
You know, I used to run freaking a 5K with my Merce. I had to kind of like cuddle it.
All right, take your ear pro off. Wait, I should probably look at what this task entails.
No, I'm just going and I'm gonna go murder the town, and then you can go find your little letter. Go, 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 go,
wait,
go, go, go.
Wait for me. Don't full send right now. Someone just shot me. Players.
Oh no. Players. Dang, this is PvE, you idiot.
This is PvE. Alright. I wish I was good at games.
Well, you should have played video games for 30 years of your life like I did.
Do you think that would make me a more entertaining streamer?
Yes.
If I was good, so you don't think the stream is entertaining?
No, it's boring. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to liven it up.
You're here to spice it up?
Yes.
I'm here to spice things up. I'm a professional streamer. Dude, one of these days when I'm doing this full time, you're gonna probably still say that I suck, and you're gonna say, hey,
yeah,
you should have never quit a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Yes. I still say that. I haven't changed.
You have not changed.
I'm like a constant.
You're
you're
consistent.
I'm consistently constant.
It's like, what was it yesterday where you didn't think I was going to stream and then I streamed? Ha, gotcha.
You pretty much told me, oh, I'm going to be with my wife or whatever. So I was like, fine. I added everyone in Discord. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm live now.
But when we got home, it was like I had time. She still told me, she was like, I can't believe you streamed. Because today, like, I woke up and we left the house at 3 to take my oldest kid to the airport. And she was like, you look like trash. And I was like, well, I'm kind of tired. And she was like, yeah, stay home. She was like, you just stream church. Don't worry about going. All right, is anybody over here?
Shot a guy in a butthole, King.
Oh, you're way over there. Double negative. Real friends don't push you. Never don't push you. That's true. And I did have time.
To push this man, I want him to fail because then I can have my nights again.
I can have my life back. I did have time to hang out with some of my favorite streamers and some of my favorite content creators.
Wow, and name drop.
I didn't name drop it. Who did I name drop?
You gotta go search a dead body over here first.
Dude, there's a whole bunch of people over here. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die.
Did you piss off a squad?
No, but there is a squad right here in front of me. Come up here, get online. I'm gonna take the first shot. Of course, you took the first shot. All right, 2 down.
Now you got a zombie, King.
3's down.
You got a guy behind the tree. Hit him in the ball sack. He did. Go, 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 go.
All right, push. Push.
I am push. I'm pushing real good. Don't. King, you know the letter's behind us, right?
I know, but there's people over here.
Ooh, they got nicer stuff. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take his ammo. Hey, King, you need a coffee?
No.
You want a Percocet?
No thanks.
Are you sure?
I got a bunch of them. The heck is this?
Why does it seem like you're not going to say in Minecraft?
Oh yeah, in Minecraft. You gotta say in Minecraft because you're the one offering it.
What? Hey, King, I just found an AK-74.
Good. Take it.
I found 400 American dollars.
All right, let's go to the actual mission. Oh, you left a gun over here. Oh, I can't put it in
Yeah, that's
here.
because I found a really nice AK, you idiot. Will you get over here to do your stupid mission?
All right, I can only take one of those. Where is it?
Yeah, I know.
Snow has a potty mouth. He does.
Yeah, I was a saintly individual until King upper deckered my toilet.
That never happened. Chat,
And
that
then
did not
he made
happen.
me profane. He made me profane because I was like, oh, what is this?
No, I didn't.
You get over here. Whoa. King, you left a guy. Dude, you left a zombie, you idiot.
No, I didn't.
Where'd Potty go?
He's over there.
Okay, his body legit just vanished. I'm not even. Oh, he's over here.
Yeah, there's no way he vanished.
Ooh, he had a wing. King, will you search the dead lady?
What dead lady?
Where are you?
Where are you?
Get out of the house. Where's the freaking dead lady right here?
Oh.
You search or report her, and then go in the house, and there's a green letter, and then we gotta go freaking the other side of China or wherever we are.
We're in
It's on the table.
Uzbekistan. All right, I took the letter.
We in Indonesia.
What's it called?
And then mark
Last
the
letter?
new spot. Yeah.
Stop! You're gonna give away our position.
That only happened one time at band camp, King.
Or every time we played Arc Raiders. That was crazy. We took those guys out, huh?
What are you talking about? I did all the work. King, you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm not. I have it marked. Oh, wait. Yeah, I am. Shut up.
Yeah,
Shut
I have
up,
it
man.
marked, and you're going freaking east instead of west or whatever direction.
Whatever. Whatever, man. So what'd you do
It's kind
today?
of funny how I just played with the Dad Simulator game.
Dad Simulator. Dude, why are you so far ahead of me? Can you at least give me?
Zombies.
Can you at least give me distance and direction? You give me nothing. You just start shooting.
Yeah, King, because they're shooting at me. Why would I freaking tell you? I'm trying to.
Why would I tell my teammate who has a gun and who's gonna help me out?
That's because I already killed them all, King. You take so freaking long to adapt to anything.
That's not true. Chat, don't listen to that.
Hey, King, you want an AK? There's one in the green thing.
I thought I could take two of these, but whatever.
Two of these nuts.
You said there's an AK in here?
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't put... Oh, here we go. Heck yeah. Alright, what's my task over here?
I don't know. We're not at your task yet, you idiot. That was just an in-between.
Deliver the letter to a box. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to... It's like a linen box.
One of the...
Pete, when am I ever sneaky in any game?
You are pretty sneaky.
What game am I sneaky in, King?
Arc Raiders. When you robbed all those people, you rat.
What are you talking about?
Just kidding. You are a Boy Scout.
The only time we ever killed anyone was when Bree played along with us and was like, hey, let's murder people.
Wait, why do we have comms right now?
Because we just found a landing zone.
Oh. So when you find them... Oh, geez, you're way over there.
King, how the crap are you 60 meters away from me?
Because you took off running. So when you find the landing zone...
Point.
When you find them, does it automatically add them to your list of landing zones?
Yeah, well, it goes, oh, hey, you found Mike 1. Or, what, Zulu 2.
That is not realistic.
100%.
No, it's not.
100%. King, I'm just saying, you're not tactical enough because I am a tier 0.5 operator. That is what my Disco Kitten assigned me with the responsibilities of a Disco moderator.
That's what you were assigned at Buff?
Yeah. I mean, my Disco Kitten has the ultimate say and the power with my responsibility as protection.
Ready for a squad invite? Sorry, Stone. It's just us tonight, big dog. It's just the two of us.
Why you gotta make it sound like we're on a mandate?
I mean, it kind of is a dude. We mandate every single day.
Okay, Will Smith. You know, Will Smith is supposedly dating Jennifer. Who's the chick with the big butt? Lopez. There we go.
I thought he was. I thought he liked dudes.
Apparently, well, that's probably why he likes her, because she has a butt and he likes butt.
Whoa. Whoa. I don't even know where that's coming from.
Yeah, I'm doing all your work for you, idiot.
Can you at least like give me distance and direction, please?
Figure it out. You're welcome. Place is clear. Clear.
I'm not gonna tell you where they are.
You want a big old can of meat?
A can of meat? I mean, I don't think I need one. Get out
Over
of
here,
the
you
way.
maroon.
There's a dead guy in here.
Put it in the laundry basket.
I'm taking his meds.
Come put it in the hamper.
Moving. Supposed to leave.
Hey, King, your favorite radio is playing.
That doesn't sound like Paul Hardcastle to me.
Who?
Paul Hardcastle?
Who?
Ooh, a digital camera. Fentanyl? Ooh. I wonder if I could sell that. What just happened? What was that? Just follow. Listen, thank you so much for following me. It means a lot. I like it, and I hope
hey,
you
gang,
also like
come get a present. You got 2 guns over here. Come. You got a nice M4. You got an AK and an M4 in there.
All right, let's see. I don't know if I have room. Ooh, 10 mag. Let's do this. I don't think I have room for that. Let's see. Where can I? Will you stop it?
Someone shot you, King. Oh, that wasn't me.
This.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Gonna eat that.
Eat
Gonna
that.
put this over here.
You can put it in your butthole.
I can drop this. Gonna keep that. And I could probably... Can I stack these? No, I can't stack those. Do you want some Percocet?
No, idiot. No.
I don't think I... Oh, I can take the M4. Let's go.
Okay, I took the Maggies. Suck it.
I don't care.
We're leaving?
Saying it. Yeah, we gotta leave. We gotta get out of here.
Go.
Where's that LZ that we found? That I found?
I already marked it. I already had it, you idiot.
Wow. Sure you did. Sure you did, buddy. Be careful. I can't swim. Pretty low energy, King. I think your wife was right. You need some rest. Will you shut up? I did get rest. Oh, no.
No, you didn't. King, someone's shooting you. You missed. You missed. It took you 4 shots before you hit me.
No, I hit all those shots.
No, you didn't.
Well, if it was real, I would have.
It took the 4th shot, you finally hit me.
How about
now
that
I'm not
one?
even moving. You had to wait for me to freaking call in the bird, you maroon. I gotta... Oh, I almost said something I probably shouldn't.
Snow gonna run out of ammo? No, he's not.
No, dude, I brought like 400 rounds.
Did you really? I don't think I've ever brought that much. Sounds like a word that rhymes with J. Why are you J?
What?
ETA 30 seconds.
Man, I just domed you. Ooh, I got you in the eyeball.
No, you didn't.
Reloading.
Task complete. So almost so. No gamer words. Yeah, no gamer words.
King, it's about to land on your butthole.
No, it's not.
Get out of the way.
I'm not even in the way. You're in the way.
King, turn on your ear pro.
My ear pro's already on.
I'm gonna leave you again. I'm gonna freaking leave you.
Ha! I made it. I made it. Just barely.
I mean, you do about to say, the last time I did that to you was kind of funny.
Wait, when did you get a tan ACOG?
I found it.
Look at me.
I ain't seeing bob in your head like that. You have no rhythm, King.
I got more rhythm than you. You probably can't even electric slide.
I can electric slide. I
No, you
can
can't.
crisscross applesauce. I can
Crisscross applesauce.
line dance.
Bro, that's a sit down style. That's a kindergarten sit down style.
Exactly. That's
It's not
also
even
a dance.
it's not even a
Suck it.
dance.
Just like BJJ guys love to freaking breakdance.
Well, that's also because he's a break dancer. All right, cache report. Locate the cache and report back to Gunny. Locate the. I've got to locate 3 caches. Difficulty medium. I don't like that.
Why?
Here we go. Let's try this one. Difficulty easy. Thank you.
No balls.
I will do that one. Go to the small bridge northeast of Namthaven to meet the contact. What's that one called? Unstable meeting.
You're unstable.
Wait, let me sell my stuff. Let me sell these guns I found.
When did candy become freaking $10?
Oh wait, I gotta empty my backpack first. You said when did candy become $10?
Yeah, also I was selling crap and it was $10. Make you holla.
I say you're in California, so it's always been that expensive. Did I ever tell you about the most expensive comic book that I ever bought in California, and then how I accidentally left it on the airplane?
Shut up.
Yeah, dude. I think it was like an $8 comic. It was part of the Logan series, X-Men.
Oh, dude, $8? I've spent so much more money on a comic than
well,
$8.
this was also like 1998, so
Okay, you were 14.
I need
or
more
15.
information.
Maybe 400.
Selling that, selling that, selling that. Will you stop shooting me? I'm selling the mags too. Oh, and the digital camera. Hello. $2,000? I'll take it. All right, let's see what else I have. Am I gonna sell the fentanyl?
I don't know. I did.
I might. Who do I sell that to? Lab Rat?
Yeah, lab rat. Guys, you look like a lab rat.
Your face looks like a lab rat. Where is it? Where did it go?
Your life looks like a lab rat.
Where's my fent? Where's my fent?
I don't freaking know.
Can we talk? Can I say that on Twitch? Wait,
Yeah,
I'm not supposed to be still streaming this on YouTube.
Peanut says it all the time.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, listen. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Best way to support the channel, head over to kingpixmedia.com. Click the merch drop down. I've got discounts.
Nothing.
I've got discounts and merch.
Nothing.
Be sure to check out the Black and Blue podcast. I'm actually going down with Kyle this week to shoot. So stay tuned for that. For those of you watching on YouTube, continue watching on Twitch because I am not streaming the rest of this on YouTube. Hopefully I don't get banned. All right.
That's racism.
It says an error occurred. Oh, no. I don't think I can.
Uh-oh. That means you got banned if you got error occurred.
No. Okay. I just ended it. Okay, cool.